Hey, we are going to try something new today. We are going to try something called a Webquest. And so what I'm doing right now is making a video of the instructions for your Webquest so that you know what to do. So I'm hoping that this works. We're going to try something new. I hope you enjoy it. And I think it's going to be a good opportunity for you to kind of be creative. So here's what you need to do. Our Webquest has been posted in our class Teams. So you need to open up the Teams. You can go to Assignments. And then you will see it right here, Landforms Webquest. So you're going to click on this. Yours isn't going to look like that. Yours will look like this. So then I can open up this PowerPoint. And it's going to open my PowerPoint in Teams. I don't want to edit it in Teams. So you're going to need to go up here where it says Edit Presentation and click Edit in PowerPoint. So then it's going to open in PowerPoint. So now here are the instructions of what you're going to do. So job number 1, you're going to click Save As, and you're going to save this slideshow. So I'm going to go File. Mine says Save a Copy. Yours might also say Save a Copy. So I'm going to go Save a Copy, and then I'm going to change it so it says my name, Miss Barassa. I'm going to click Save. Now I can edit this all I want. So number 2, add your name to the title slide. This is the title slide. It says Landforms in Saskatchewan, Pictures and Research by, and I'm going to change this to my name. Okay, now I can go step number 3. So my first landform that I'm going to be finding pictures of is the plains. So it says, search for a picture of the plains. I can go to Google and I search plains plus Saskatchewan. So this is exactly what I want you to Google. So I'm going to open up Google. And I'm going to search plains plus Saskatchewan. And then I want to look at images. So I'll need to change that to images. Oh, look at all of these pictures. Oh my goodness. Okay. So if I go back to my slideshow, it says, step number 4, pick one of the pictures that comes up. Copy and paste it onto the plains page. Okay. So look at all of these pictures of plains. Ooh, now not airplanes, the landform planes. Kind of like this one. It's got a buffalo on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click and I'm going to click Copy Image. So now I've copied this picture, and when I go to my slideshow, I'm going to go to Plains. This is where my picture is going to go. So I can right click again, and it says Paste Options. So I can, if I haven't clicked this yet, I'm just hovering over, and it will paste my picture there. So now I can make it bigger if I want so that you can see it. So I've added a picture, and now I need to go back to the website where that picture came from because I need to find one fact about the picture. So if I go back to here, I can go, okay, here was my picture. Now, ooh, even just what this says right here, picture of Grasslands National Park. Okay, so let me click on this. And it might take me to a website. Bison on the plains. All right, and it says perhaps my favorite national park of Grasslands National Park. Okay. So We've got some information. We might need to do some reading, but even if I just look at this, that sometimes tells me some facts about this. So before I can click it to find out more information. So I know that this is a buffalo, it's on the plains, and it's in Grasslands National Park. So I might go back to my picture now, and I've learned a fact. So I'm going to write in a picture of a buffalo on the plains in Grasslands National Park. Okay, so I've got my picture and I've got my fact now. Let me look. Okay, so copy the fact or put it into your own words on the plains page. That's what I just did. Perfect. Repeat the instructions for waterfalls, lakes, rivers, hills, and sand dunes. So if I go to the next slide, it says waterfalls. So let me go back to Google. And instead of plains, now I'm going to put waterfalls plus Saskatchewan. Now, plus Saskatchewan is important because then it's going to give me waterfalls in Saskatchewan. If I just Googled waterfalls, these are taking me to some really beautiful waterfalls, but they're not in Saskatchewan. So I need to make sure I'm adding that plus Saskatchewan so that I'm getting waterfalls that are actually in Saskatchewan. So let's see. Maybe I can scroll down a little bit. I'm looking for a picture that kind of catches my eye. This one says Alberta waterfalls. I definitely don't want an Alberta waterfall. I want a Saskatchewan waterfall. Ooh, I like this one. So I'm going to copy image, go to my Webquest, and I'm going to paste it. All right, there we go. Maybe make it a little bit bigger. And now I need to write something about this waterfall. So I'll click on this.
Special announcement.
All right, excuse the interruption. I've clicked on my picture, and now I can look, and this actually, it has some words on it. So I can read these words, or I can listen to them. I can have an adult read them to me. And now look at all of these waterfalls. Wow. Wonder if all of these are in Saskatchewan. So there's lots of interesting facts. These are all in Saskatchewan. That's what this whole page is waterfalls in Saskatchewan. This is amazing. Okay, so my fact might even be that there's lots of waterfalls in Saskatchewan. I didn't know that. Could say, ooh, northern Saskatchewan's wild rivers are home to many spectacularly beautiful waterfalls. Oh, that sounds lovely. I might just copy and paste that. Go copy. And then I'll go, whoops, paste. Oh, there, I've got my fact. Okay, now I'm going to keep doing this for the lakes, the rivers, the hills, and the sand dunes. And when I'm all done that, there's some questions here. So I'm going to repeat this. Now it says complete the reflection at the end of the slideshow. So there's some questions here for you to think about. What did you learn about landforms in Saskatchewan? What kinds of things did you learn? I definitely just learned that there's a lot of waterfalls in Saskatchewan. I did not realize that. And I travel to Saskatchewan a lot because I have family that lives in Saskatchewan. So I didn't know that. Maybe there's something that you learned that you want to tell me about. Which picture is your favorite and why? And then how do you think the landforms affect life in Saskatchewan? How do you think these landforms, these different things that you just did some research on, how do you think that they impact the way that people live, how people live, where people live? Do you think that maybe they impact what people do for fun? Tell me, what do you think? How do you think that those landforms affect life in Saskatchewan? So you're going to answer these questions. You can do some writing on this page. Maybe you can take a video and submit that to me. And then you've got some time. You can change the design and the fonts in your slideshow. You can make it pretty. So sometimes there's some things that pop up on this side that kind of say, hey, you can change this. Maybe you're going to click on design at the top and you can change it to something like this. Look at that. And then there's a whole bunch of things that pop up here. So I can make it, I can change it all I want. I can change the colors here. Maybe I'll do green because I know that Saskatchewan is green. That's their color. Perfect. Okay, landforms in Saskatchewan. And then look at this. There's my planes picture and my fact. It changes all of those slides for me. Okay, so after that's done, my next step is to submit the slideshow to me on Teams. So if I've saved this, it should continue to save for me. If not, then I need to remember to click the Save button. Once I've clicked the Save button, I can go into Teams and I will close this. And then, it might. Click on that and see maybe, maybe it hasn't. All right. There should be a way. Oh, maybe you can't change it. Ooh, that's tricky. So maybe I go save a copy. Okay, I've got my name there. So I should be able to close out of this and upload a different one. Maybe you figured out a way. That's not what I want. Nope, I don't want that. Okay. I will come up with a way. There will be something up here that shows you how to submit it. And if not, then maybe we'll just work on the changed one here, or you can submit it to me by sending me your file. I have a feeling that you don't need to save it. All right, I'll figure out how to submit it. I think maybe you don't have to save it. I think that that's the trick. And if you don't save it, then it will automatically be uploaded on yours. So I'm hoping that that's what happens because I know that your view looks different than my view as a student versus a teacher with the assignments. So hopefully then you'll be able to submit it to me and I'll be able to see it. But if you can't submit it that way and you saved it, then you can definitely email the document to me and then I can upload it to your Teams for you. So I hope that you're able to have some fun with this Webquest. I hope that that saving thing doesn't get too confusing. This is what happens when you try something new, right? So hopefully it won't be too confusing and you'll get to learn a little bit about the landforms in Saskatchewan. I can't wait to see the work that you produce.